What is up, my crypto legends? Hope everyone is having a fantastic day. Make sure to smash up the like button. We're going to analyze the situation here for Bitcoin. What is going on, guys? Are we going to have a massive explosion here to the upside? We're going to analyze the situation here on the 2 hourly, on the 1 hourly, see if we're going to manage to have an explosive breakout to head to the $46,000. Of course, there are opportunities here. I do see this opportunity, like in the video that I said this morning. I am in a short position, small stop loss, okay, because it is worth the risk here for a potential correction. And I'm going to show you to what major levels we could potentially correct. Now, there is a situation right now on Bitcoin where we do have a huge amount of resistance and a huge amount of support below us, okay? So it's going to be, bouncing in between resistance and support for a long time here until we actually break up or have explosive break, a massive explosion to the downside. So let's take a look also at the Bitcoin dominance here for Bitcoin, because we are seeing the Bitcoin dominance, going down. Basically, it has been going down. It didn't manage to reach here the 45% levels. So some altcoins are doing pretty good. Are we going to see this continuation to the downside? It's very likely, just by looking at the Bitcoin dominance. Ethereum is performing quite good. We can take a look at Ethereum. We also can take a look at the S&P 500. Is the S&P 500 going to continue to the upside? Because it is true that the S&P 500, from the breakout here of this descending channel, it is bullish, okay? In my opinion, the S&P 500 is going to be bullish. But I think that a potential correction before continuation is also possible. Now, there are two scenarios here for me. Both of the scenarios are bullish in the midterm. I'm talking about the next week, 2 weeks, all right, is bullish. But immediate short term, we could have this potential correction to some major support levels that we can take a look at. Now, there's two options, like I said. They are both bullish. We either go up from here, okay, to the upside, or we either correct and then get a bounce and continue up. This is what I see from the breakout of this descending trend to the downside. We are breaking up. We are potentially forming a new uptrend right now. So yeah, this is what I got here for the S&P. The only reason why I'm slightly bearish at this range was because of this Gartley pattern, okay? This bearish Gartley pattern. I actually sold here when we were having a little bit of overextension. I am in a short position on Prime XBT at around about the 4,500 points, okay? This trade is going to be open. I'm already have my stop loss at break even. It's definitely worth it. The reason why I shorted this, like I said, is because of this bearish Gartley pattern. When we were having that extension over here, it was perfect, hitting that D point. We're starting to correct. I think we could create a lower high and continue slightly to the downside. Definitely a good take profit area would be the $4,400 range. Big resistance and support, okay, here, as you can see. So it's definitely a good range to take profits, because you could be bouncing back up again. That's what I see on the charts, guys. Now, of course, I do get a lot of people, not a lot, but I do have a few people in the comment section. You are shorting a big uptrend. Yeah, but it's definitely overextended. Definitely overextended here on the S&P and on Bitcoin as well. You can see Bitcoin, has been bullish since $38,000, guys. If you're an old subscriber, because I did get someone in the comment section saying you are shorting an uptrend, you're going to get wrecked. No, you don't get wrecked because you have a stop loss. Stop loss is your friend. If you have short stop losses, then yeah, you're not going to get wrecked. Just so you can understand, guys, for some of the people here in the comment section from my latest video, you can check it out. Yeah, I was basically longing down here at $38,000, and my stop loss was just around about $37,000, okay, from this level. Now, I took profits, and I did this live just a few days ago, okay, taught it on my daily update. I'm showing my long trade still open at this level, looking for that 43.5. And, I was happy with 43.4 that we did hit. We were already hitting this resistance range. My stop loss against my take profit was, 3 or 4 to 1, basically, the distance, all right? For what I was risking. So it is definitely, worth a potential try on this swing failure pattern, basically. Like I explained, it is worth it, guys. The stop loss, I could get stopped out 5 times, and because of this massive big trade that I did take. This is the kind of risk management that you want to have. Now, if it fails, if it's stopped out, yes, of course, this is a game of probabilities. We don't have to be right every time. We have to have good risk management, good profits, and with higher probability. And the reason why this has a high probability of correcting, okay, is because of, you know, the swing failure pattern right over here. What you do have here, when you have a wick slightly above a high after a major consolidation, you do potentially correct. When you do have a pump, you have a wick, and a wick above, it's you know, it's a failed attempt. So it's very possible for a correction at those levels, nothing else. So there's definitely worth a risk a little bit of money here on that. Yeah, but if you break up, you could have an explosive breakout, but it's a strong resistance. So this is why you have a tight stop loss, because you don't want to have a big trade here with the liquidation price all the way up here, because you could explode very, very aggressively to the upside. It is an option, okay? You know, as a trader, you need to be, you know, you need to protect your position, nothing else. I'm not looking to be right or wrong. I'm here to make money and looking at the high probabilities, nothing else. So anyway, just a quick thought on that, guys. I'm just going to go through the comment section here and say hello. Yo, Mark Dutch, how are you doing? Mark Dutch, strongest moderator here already in the comment section, guys. I'm going to keep this live stream short. It's going to be definitely less than an hour. I am in Dubai and I want to have a good time out there as well, not only here looking at the charts 24/7. So yeah, let's take a look here at the comment section. Hello from Belgium, Isabel. Hello. Hello from Ireland. Hello. Hamiltino, morning Andy, BTC is looking pretty healthy at the moment. Yeah, it's looking pretty strong, okay? But I mean, this is the thing, we are hitting major resistance. I don't use moving averages, but I can hear already a lot of people saying we're above such and such moving average, which is absolutely phenomenal. I'm not a moving average guy, but you know, whoever denies that this is a resistance, all right, then yeah, it's definitely a resistance. You are seeing attempts in breaking the high here. There's another case that, you know, it is true that you are creating an uptrend. We are creating pretty aggressive higher lows. I'm not going to deny that, okay? But it's definitely worth a potential short, at least to round about these ranges, okay? And maybe potentially you're going to create a lower high, sorry, and correct a little bit more. Bitcoin has been pretty bullish, you know, for over 2 weeks now, approximately. Yeah, no, about 10 days. Okay, so we've had a pretty nice uptrend for 10 days. So a potential cool off is very, very likely. There's the other case also where you're kind of creating an ascending triangle right now, you could arguably discuss, right? Where you do have these higher lows, you are hitting that resistance base. If you look at classic technical analysis, you'd arguably discuss that this is looking pretty healthy. Now and you could have an explosive breakout, you know, well above $44,000 and $45,000, right? You could use this as basic technical analysis. The only reason that I shorted right there is because of this wick, okay? That's why I have my trade all the way up here at 42.9. So yeah, it's definitely worth it. Anyway, what else can we see? Let's take a look at the comment section. We can take a look at some altcoins, see how altcoins are doing. I gotta say, XRP is looking pretty bullish. XRP is looking pretty good. I did long XRP down at around about 75 cents. Did take no, it's slightly below that actually. Where did I long XRP? I longed XRP right over here, and this is what I want to explain. The reason why I'm shorting Bitcoin right now, and I'll explain the reason why I was longing XRP right here. Same scenario, and XRP even better because this is the XRP chart. XRP was creating aggressive higher lows, right? It was in a big uptrend, no doubt about that. And what you could see here on XRP was a very nice pump with volume. Let me just get the volume indicator. I don't know why it's disappeared right now, but there was a pretty good spike here with volume. All right, this was absolutely phenomenal. You know, when I saw this and this correction, I was looking for that long position because you are basically getting supported from these higher lows. And reason why I did long this, you know, it's on the 4 hourly or the 1 hourly, is that you did have that failed support breakout. Okay, you have a failed support breakout right over here, and yeah, if you basically close above this last wick, you know, I longed this. You could check out the live stream or video from the 14th or the 15th or 16th of March, you know, around about this area. And I did take profits here at the almost at these highs, okay, well, just above 80 cents, where I was happy enough to take profits, but this should be going to higher levels. Now, you can see that that's a failed breakout right there. A wick back up, you know, this is already bullish signal, especially after having this massive big pump with this kind of candle, guys. That's a must long. That is a must. And I did say this live, okay? And you know, there are so many multiple examples of, you know, swing failure patterns, these failed support or resistance breakout. You know, I could just show you one right over here. You got this one there, okay? You have a low right there. You have this low. You have this wick closing above. Price action recovers. So definitely a really, you know, in this case, there's not a swing failure pattern. You didn't attempt to break down. You need to be patiently waiting for that scenario. So it's definitely a good strategy. And if you have good risk management, you can get stopped out multiple times. You will be safe in the long run. So just wanted to clear that, guys. I've got one in the someone in the comment section next. Yeah. Awesome time to go live, says Vilvid. Thank you very much. Yeah, it's currently it's 3:30 here in Dubai, so it's 12:30 Central European time. I would have liked to do the US Open, but I'm gonna go out, guys. I'm going out afterwards around Dubai, so definitely you know, gonna do a live stream with an update, check how you guys are doing, check some altcoins, and yeah, that's about it really. I hope we all explode, but downwards, says Bogdan. Yeah, well, yeah, I think a correction is very possible. Like I said, you know, some type of correction is very, very possible, but we are also eyeing, okay, we are also eyeing these this scenario, okay. We are in a kind of an uptrend, also looking at the 4-hourly or the daily if you wish. All right, it is an uptrend, macro downtrend since November, okay, but we are, you know, getting exhausted, creating higher lows here. It could be a kind of an accumulation. This is the moment where you really want to kind of become bullish, right? At these low, below $40,000, basically. This is why I was pretty bullish at this range. But I'm also happy to get into corrections, guys. I'm also happy to trade the range, right? Trade the range. And so yeah, very likely I will, if from my short position, I will protect my position at 42.4k approximately. And the reason why is because of this consolidation right there, okay? This spike over here, 42.3, 42.4. These spikes, this consolidation, you know, this could be a kind of a double top right there. It's definitely a take profit range because you are aggressively making higher lows. If you might be still creating a higher low over here, if you correct to this range and then back up, you are basically still creating higher lows, right? So definitely an area to protect your position and take some profits. Then if you know, if I will maybe put myself in break even, just in case we do create a lower high and continue down, it's very, very possible also. But this is why, you know, the risk management is key. Small stop losses, small stop losses. So yeah, you get stopped out, and yeah, it's just like a little mosquito giving you a little bite on the bum, and it's fine. It's not, you're not going to get wrecked. So anyway, let's take a look at let's take a look. Like I said, I am bullish in the midterm as because of this bearish Gartley that from C to D we have this potential impulse for the next coming days. Also, we do have the breakout of this symmetrical triangle. We do 2 higher lows, 2 lower highs, bounced beautiful as resistance. Now, yeah, this is very likely, you know, that textbook target here from the breakout is coming all the way up to above $46,000. So this is also, you know, telling me that everything is pretty bullish. The only bearish pattern really here was this bearish Gartley, where you already saw this reaction, okay? We already got that take profit target at the 43.4, 43.5 levels. We did get that correction here. Now, usually it is a little bit more of a correction. Now we need to see in the next coming days if that will happen. but I wouldn't mind being long at this range. If we do start correcting like this and start hitting the resistance of this symmetrical triangle, okay, we'll be hitting important fib levels here, I guess 50% and 618. So if we do have that correction, let me just get the low part here from this low, from this low to this high, basically. Yeah, 618 is around about the $40,000. It would be in the next few days at the top of this descending, you know, these lower highs, resistance turning into support. Definitely I'll be looking for a long opportunity right over here if we do have some reactions with the price action. So yeah, that's my take here on Bitcoin, guys. I'm short-term, very short-term bearish, but mid-term bullish. I am still looking for this scenario to happen. So like I said, two scenarios here to happen, very similar to the S&P 500. They are both bullish mid-term, one's bearish in the short term. So we either go up from here to retest 46 and even break it, this high over here, or we either come down and break and then attempt to break it. That is the scenario that I am expecting here. So yeah, let me know, guys, what do you think? I want to know, and I'm going to create a poll right now. Are you bullish for the next 2 weeks? Are you bullish for the next 2 weeks on Bitcoin? I'm going to ask this right now here to the community. Are you bullish on BTC for the next 2 weeks? Let me know, guys. Let me know, because I think, yeah, for the next week, potentially, next couple of days, a little bit bearish, then potentially bullish. That is my opinion. Let me know your opinion. Are you bullish on Bitcoin for the next 2 weeks? Let me know, guys. Let me go through the comment section right away here and say hello, and see if you want to take a look at some altcoins. So a bit of a beer voice. Yeah, I have been having a couple of beers. I'm not going to deny that, Mark. That is right. I've got a bit of a rough voice. Totally true. Yes, first going down, then the explosion will start. Very good. I got someone here that kind of agrees, has a kind of the same analysis as me. Hey, Andy, can you take a look on Mina? Yeah, absolutely. This is for Huna. Waves next, please. Okay, let's take a look at waves also. Waves, I did manage to get into some waves trades. Very difficult. I did manage to profit on 2 of them and break even on 1 of them, fighting the trend. And we can go through waves right away and show you the trades that I did take the last few weeks. But first of all, let's take a look at Mina protocol. So what's going on with Mina? Let's see what's going on with Mina protocol. Looking pretty good for the last week or so. Has had some pretty bullish momentum. Now it is true that we are on Mina potentially going to hit a big resistance zone in the next coming days. We're just about hitting it right now. We got this box over here, we got this low. Okay, let me just get this out of the way 1 second. Zoom in on the daily. Yeah, you can clearly see it here if I'm zooming in here on Mina. I mean, look at this one. This is an insane swing failure pattern right there. These are the kind of patterns that I've been showing you for the last in between today. Look at that. You attempt to break the high, and this is on the daily, even stronger, massive big correction, closing well below the high. Yeah, this is just a no-brainer, right? It's just a very, very successful setup to trade. So on Mina protocol, we have had this very good support level. It's been a resistance right there. This is looking at the daily. You have a nice round formation right there, right here. So it's definitely going to start, you know, hitting a major resistance where we could get a correction, especially if we've been having this bullish momentum in the last, you know, week or so. I would say about 10 days approximately. Started pumping on the 14th, so yeah, about 10 days of pumpy action, and yeah, I think we're potentially going to get rejected. Now it will be very, very interesting in this correction, if it does happen, if we are going to manage to consolidate at this level. So I would say, you know, I'm not going to long here. I'm not bullish here. You know, I'm not bullish at resistance levels. I cannot be bullish at this range. I can't. If it breaks, fine, but I'm not. It's not a trading range. If I am looking for a trade on Mina on this, I would short it at these levels. It is looking pretty strong. If we do correct here on Mina protocol, that is where I'll potentially be looking for longs. Now, it is true that you are in a downtrend here. Look at this, lower lows, lower highs. You know, this is still in a big downtrend. So it is very, very likely that you are going to continue the trend. The trend is going down on the macro. Yes, the trend is going up in the immediate short term, but yeah, you are starting to hit a big resistance level, and you can see that reaction on the chart, right? I mean, totally transparent on this. You're just reading the chart, you know that you are hitting resistance. So I would stay extremely cautious here on Mina protocol the next coming days. You could get a few days of reaction and have that correction. It would be nice on Mina. I'll tell you what, there's an insane level here where you could get a bounce, because there are two scenarios of trading this. And you know, the key thing about, you know, a successful trader, someone that wants to trade, is that you do not know where it needs to go. You do not know where the price is going to go. What you do know, if that you get to certain levels or break certain levels, you can take advantage of that. Because if after this impulse with pretty big volume, you start correcting with low volume and a lot of candles here getting a reaction at this range, you are very, very likely going to get a bounce and try and attempt to hit the high again. So that is a trading opportunity right there. Are we going to come down? I don't know. It doesn't matter. If we do come down and start reacting to this range, you could arguably discuss that after a reaction, you are going to potentially pump. So that is a potential scenario that you could have here on Mina protocol, which is at the $2.15 approximately, that range. You can see also, yeah, that resistance consolidation at this level. Also right over here, we've got a small reaccumulation looking at the 4 hourly. So it is a major level. You are going to see a reaction at that range. And if you have very low volume while you're getting down there, there is an opportunity on the price coming back up to retest this next resistance. What would be the bullish case scenario? Well, the bullish case scenario would be having an explosive breakout from this range, and then, you know, coming down potentially and correcting here for quite some while. That will be a good buy zone to potentially come back up and retest the highs. So that is the kind of scenario that you would for trading, okay? Those two scenarios, the bearish and the bullish. Right, let's take a look at waves. Absolutely. Are you guys bullish or bearish? Are you bullish on Bitcoin for the next 2 weeks? 73% says yes. We've got 116 votes. 73% say yes. Absolutely insane. So there's quite a lot more people bullish. Yeah, I'm bullish as well. I'm bullish for the next few weeks. Very short-term bearish, of course. We've been bullish for 10 days, like I said. I've been bullish ever since here. For, you know, for any new subscribers, yeah, I've been pretty bullish at this range. I was looking for that spike here above 42,000, 42.5, hitting 43, above 43. Perfect. That was a really nice move. Now, short term, I think that potential correction is very, very possible. Protect your positions, but overall, if we start correcting, I am looking for those longs again. Okay, I prefer longing actually right now than shorting. So yeah, so far not looking too bad. Let's take a look at some altcoins. Waves. Let's take a look at waves. And it's not trying to be right, guys. It is trying to look at what is more probable and risking some of your capital to try and make some gains. Not trying to be right here. I'm trying to look at the most probable scenario and risking a bit of money. That's just the name of the game. Let's zoom out here. Waves has been pretty impressive, I gotta say. Waves has been an absolute beast for the last few weeks. It's gone absolutely crazy since the start of March. Okay, we started in March here with this crazy pumpy action. It's been absolutely insane. Now, what happened here with waves? Insanely enough, let me just zoom in here a little bit. We did see that we did create this channel. I remember shorting waves. Where was it? I think right over here. I got stopped out at break even. I'm not sure, or was it here? I think I shorted around about this range. I can't remember the reason right now. The one that I did short, oh yeah, this here is where I shorted. Because the reason why I shorted waves, I want to just explain this to you guys. We were in this ascending channel, right? Creating higher lows and higher highs. Respecting the support and resistance levels, as you can see. So it was pretty clear that we were in this channel respecting these levels. Now, when you break out of a channel, you know, a potential target is the width of the channel. No, the classic textbook target from a breakout of a channel is the width of the channel. So basically that broke out and met the target here very nicely. You know, the textbook target of this this breakout of the channel. And this is why I thought that we were going to go down from here, that we were going to very likely come down, meeting already the target of this. You know, it went a little bit parabolic, as you can see. So where I shorted here, we got a beautiful swing failure pattern right there. This is why I got this line. I also shorted this, very much said on a video also. And where I short first, my second short here, one was break even, which was this area. I shorted round over here, got break even, but the other one that I shorted was from this high to this low on waves. So from $30, from almost $31 to the low, I was looking for that 618 patiently, okay, after meeting the target after the parabolic move, waiting for that correction. And yeah, taking profits basically at this low. So I just shorted this green candle right there and took profits here at the low. And the other short that I did take on waves, which was pretty insane because that one went to the exact dollar that we were talking about on waves. If you guys remember, we had a swing failure pattern, which was absolutely beautiful. Right there, you got the highs here on waves back there, if created on the 10th of March. And then we'll do some analysis right now. We just want to show you what we were talking about the last few weeks, because I was trading waves. One of the only altcoins that I was trading, apart from XRP. Yeah, we had this high basically, and this swing failure pattern. This was absolutely beautiful. You got the sign right there. You got a wick getting above this resistance. Absolutely beautiful. I got into short position just at around about $30, slightly above $30, and I was targeting here around about the $27 range because we had this major, I mean, this, if you want to check it out guys, no lie, this was on the 16th of March video, no doubt about that, the 16th of March, because this is when we were trading at this range. I shorted this on the 16th of March. You can check out the video on the YouTube channel explaining why, you know, this was a take profit area. You know, these wicks, okay, this resistance level was a take profit area. Reason number one, because you had these levels, this resistance that was very likely going to turn into support. You've also got the 618 Fibonacci level from the ultimate lows of this consolidation, from the start of the impulse, which is right over here, the lows to the highs. You basically getting that reaction, which was absolutely insane. So that is definitely a take profit area. If you shorting this swing failed pattern here, breaking the resistance, you need to have some targets, right? Where are you going to take profits? You know, if you have, and this was an insane trade. I mean, this is a 3-to-1, 4-to-1 approximately risk to reward. You're shorting right over here at just above $30 around this level, just at the close of the 1 hourly is already confirming that it's a failed attempt. Shorting right there, stop loss here above this wick, risking this, and you are gaining this. So it's a 3-to-1 trade basically, or 3.5, it doesn't matter, but it is a pretty good risk to reward trade. and you have the 618 Fibonacci from this low to the high to take profit. And you've also, you know, for more confluence, you do have that resistance level. You've got this wick over here, these wicks over here, right? So it's a definitely take profit target, and potentially long. You could also long this. Yeah, but I didn't long it because I saw this kind of double top. It wasn't looking too good, but definitely a take profit area, because look, you finally went absolutely crazy on waves here. So what is happening right now for waves? You can check the video out. It must be on a video or on a live stream on the 16th of March from this short on waves, talking about that target here all the way down at just slightly below $28. Very important, explaining why you are entering, where are you putting your stop loss, so you can see the risk to reward, and where are you taking profits, why, you know. And I've just explained this right now. I don't see anyone on YouTube doing technical analysis explaining potential entries and take profit areas, stop losses. You know, a lot of people don't know where to put their stop loss. Anyway, so just for that, make sure to smash up the like button, guys. Come on, I'm trying to give you all of what I can of information, that what I know, okay, for free. So what you guys need to do is smash up that like button. Now, it is true that waves looks like it is getting exhausted. We did get back inside of this channel. Let me just go to the 2 hourly, zoom out a little bit here, and yeah, you can clearly see that you got back inside of the channel. You got out of the channel here, came back in, and this channel was still respecting the higher lows, support, and the resistance. Pretty impressive. Look at this. You're actually getting supported from this trend line still, even though you broke out, you came back in. And what is happening right now is that you are, you know, going sideways, and you're breaking out basically to the downside. This is very, very possible that it's going to continue down. It is just about to break a major support level, which is this yellow trend line where we did have the swing failure pattern. So if you did kind of break down, getting back up, it is holding. If we break down successfully, it is very, very likely going to react as resistance. There's a potential short opportunity right there because of the $30-31 area. But you want a successful breakout. You don't want to see this. You want to see a nice candle, and then you'll have time potentially to get into a retracement. So wait for the price to come to you. Basically, so that's what I got here for waves. Let's scroll down here through the comment section right away. We got 72% of the people that are bullish. 72% people are bullish. From the question that I made here on the poll, are you bullish on Bitcoin for the next 2 weeks? So let me just right, let's scroll down here through the comment section. I got a super chat here from Jamie NFT. Thank you for the £5, my man. Let's take a look at let's do Crow, bro. Thanks, Andy. Absolutely, let's do Crow. Crypto.com. Let's take a look at that one for sure. Why not? And I'll go through more comments right now. Joseph, thanks for joining. Right, let's take a look. Let's take a look at Crow and zoom out here. Zoom out. I mean, we haven't got too much price data here. I think it was Bitrex. I mean, this is looking pretty good. It's looking pretty good in my point of view, because it's had a big massive hype, and it's had its correction. You can see some bearish exhaustion right there. Okay, this has pumped and it has corrected. You want to get into the corrections. You can see that it is consolidating. It is holding the 30-cent level. Very, very nice. So yeah, this one might see some bullish momentum in the next coming months. Very, very possible. I know crypto.com is not going to finish with their insane advertisements. So yeah, I think this one, you know, if the fundamental, the marketing is going to help this cryptocurrency, no doubt about that. They have, yeah, there's a multi-billion company basically at this point. So and they will continue doing massive advertisement campaigns, and very likely that they might be doing it, you know, when the price is bottoming out, and you can see some signs here of bottoming out on Crow. Pretty cool to see that we came, you know, we had a big massive wick here on the 2nd of January coming all the way down to the 24 cent level, which was the highs that we did create back here in March and April of 2021, which is pretty impressive, just hitting there. You know, this is sometimes probably definitely worth, if you are at these levels, it is definitely worth sometimes putting some limit orders on the exchanges, on spot exchanges, basically, for to buy at those levels, because you could sometimes you do see some of these crazy wicks. Anyway, overall, it's not looking bad. I do see exhaustion here. You're creating slightly higher lows, all right, and this looks like that you could see some nice bullish momentum potentially in the next coming weeks. XRP Pegasus official token. Hi Andy, SLP US dollar. Let's take a look at SLP, Smooth Love Potion. Let's see what this chart tells us on this token. Sorry, it says what does it say on the chart of this token? I mean, guys, I'm not sure if you remember us talking about Smooth Love Potion about, I don't know, about a week ago or less than a week ago, because we talked about this major level. We had a massive big pump with some pretty nice volume, and we've also, you know, we did have, you know, this small consolidation right there. We had this support level, we got a bounce there. The first candle on the daily stopped here. We created a kind of doji and we bounced. So it is a level, right? It's a level. The reason why is a level because you potentially want to take profits if you longed here. We talked about this level very likely going to hold. We had this consolidation there. We were consolidating here, going flat. That is a sign of bears getting exhausted, and you might have a big bounce. So yeah, you're basically having that bounce. This must have been, you know, at least a 10% pump. So definitely, you know, from this range, you don't have to go to the ultimate low, because we were talking about this range from, you know, I remember looking at this chart for a few days. So, but this one basically did have a, you know, a 30% pump, even a 40% pump to the highs, since we were talking about it the last few days. So it's definitely, you know, you're in profit if you take that. You did take that long. You protect your position. You're in profit. You could take profits, getting close to that 24, 25 cent level, because you are going to react at this range. You like it or not, you are going to get a reaction and potentially correct back down. So overall, it is not looking too bad. You are creating higher lows right there, confirmed. You could have a little bit of more pumpy action after this correction. I'm not a huge fan of SLP token. One of the reasons why is because it has infinite supply, but maybe the unlock of the tokens on the game are very hard. You know, maybe it's very, very hard to actually to actually get these SLP tokens. So short-term scenario, I think SLP could have a little bit more price action to the upside. It is creating high lows right there. It's had a pretty nice, decent pump. If we do correct a little bit more, I think this range is just going to hold very nicely. It will still create higher lows from this consolidation level. So overall, it's looking pretty good. We are actually, you know, getting supported from this spike over here, this high right there. You're just getting supported from this level, which is the 20 cent. But a little bit more correction is possible. I think if it does correct a little bit more and comes down to around about the 618, I think it will be looking pretty good. I would actually get the start of the pump, looking at the 4 hourly, 618 from this low over here, because this is just a big consolidation. I wouldn't take this low, I would take this low, the start of the pump. So 618 would be at 19 cents. That might be a good buy level. if it does correct down to this range. Still, it is looking pretty good. It looks pretty good to continue up. Not going to lie on that. Let's take a look at some other cryptos here in the comment section. Joseph, thank you very much. How many likes for the live stream from the sandbox? Yes. Mark Dutch, thank you very much for the insane support. I mean, you cannot, I've got this down right now because it's, you know, there's sun coming in here in the office, and it's pretty insane. It's pretty warm here. Hey Andy, how are you doing? VRA makes move. Can you check on this? Thank you, great analysis. Thank you very much, Joey, for joining the live stream. Make sure to smash up the like button. Let's dive in to analyze, what was it? VRA. Let's take a look at VRA. But before, I want to show you, okay, because on Bybit, you can trade SLP token. SLP token can be traded, all right, on Bybit. SLP, Smooth Love Potion. VRA here, no, VRA is not on Bybit, but Smooth Love Potion is on Bybit. They've got over 50 different cryptos here to trade with, leverage. And another way to support the channel is by using the links down below. You are getting an insane bonus if you're an experienced trader, which is up to $4,100 worth of bonus and a 30% fee discount. Only for experienced traders, okay? If you do not know what you're doing, definitely don't trade, because you will lose money, very, very likely. So only for experienced traders. The bonus is down below to claim. And yeah, I've got a full tutorial also. If you don't know how to use Bybit, you come from stock market or from Forex, you want to learn how to use these crypto exchanges, there's a full tutorial on how to use Bybit down below also. For the community, for you guys, don't trade if you do not, if you don't, yeah, I got Carl from the Moon saying, I'm crashing the stream now. He's got to be around here somewhere there. E-Gold Moon Baby. Let's take a look at VRA. Let's take a look at VRA straight away. What have we got here for VRA? Let's zoom out on the daily and check out what's going on. Yeah, I'm crashing the stream right now. Carl from the Moon. He's probably going to come in and say hello from the live stream. Let's take a look at VRA, and then we can take a look at NIA. Andy, can you check it out? Let's take a look at VRA first and then NIA. So VRA, it's not looking too bad. It is true that we are creating massive lower highs over here, and it is finding very strong support, but you could arguably discuss that this is getting a lot of selling pressure because of the lower highs, right? Like I said, I think a few days ago, we must break this high over here, this lower high. This is why I got this yellow trend, this yellow resistance level, and we need to break this level successfully to start seeing some bullish momentum. Still creating massive lower highs, so not looking too great. We created a massive and a spectacular swing failure right there. Okay, this is why you want to look at this, guys. Just a quick example, all right? I love to give trading examples, trading opportunities. It's just what I like when I see it, and you guys need to practice and try and detect these kind of setups or patterns where you do have a big low range over here. And look at this, you know, I'm just going to get a ray here so you guys can see. If you take this low over there and you create this wick and you close above this low, that is a failed attempt to break out. So look at this. I mean, you could have longed from here or from around this range approximately, because you need to wait for that close confirmation. And this is on the daily basically. If you long at this range, you stop loss, and this is a 1.5, 2 to 1 trade. All right, the wick, it was pretty aggressive. This is why on altcoins it is a little bit difficult for these kind of setups, because your stop loss can be pretty big, even though your profit much higher than your stop loss. This is a 1.5 to 1 kind of win ratio, right? Where you risking 1 to gain 1.5. And why 1.5? Because you have, you know, this major support level that will be turning into resistance, as you can see. And you could also take a look at fib levels from the high to the low, and you're basically hitting the 50% Fibonacci retracement. All right, so you got this low over here, you got this this high, you're basically hitting that level, so it's definitely a take profit area. So guys, guess who's here?
Hey Andy, how are you, man?
I'm good, man. Just doing a live stream.
Live streaming?
Yeah. With the boys, with the community.
Very nice. How are you guys?
Yeah, here they are. Was it you? You just commented right now.
I commented. I said I'm.
And yeah, I was saying you were around. You're gonna crash the stream.
Very nice. Very nice.
Yeah.
Cool. How many viewers? 260?
269.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Guys, Carl from the Moon is here.
Crazy. Nice to see you in the
I see you. Yeah, man.
IRL.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Just doing some analysis on these altcoins for the community.
It's very nice. What altcoin are we looking at?
VRA right now. Yeah. So
nice.
Gonna
guys
continue.
Say to us in the comments if you want us to make another collaboration maybe today or tomorrow. That would be nice.
Absolutely. Yeah. Guys, collaboration with Carl. Let us know in the comment section right now.
Nice. Is this the camera?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Yo. Very nice. Nice to be on the stream.
Yeah, absolutely. I love streams. Always.
I have a meeting.
All right,
so
then.
let's make a collaboration.
Absolutely. See you later. Ciao. All right, guys. Let's take a look at Nia Protocol. Nia Protocol was the next one. Let's take a look at Nia, guys. So yeah, Bugatti guy. There he is. The Bugatti guy is there. Let's take a look at Nia Protocol. And what have we got here for Nia Protocol? Well, what I can see already here on Nia is that we did break a pretty strong resistance level, which is this one at the $11.80 range. So it's looking pretty good at this moment. We've got this major resistance level. Yeah, it's broken above this range, currently reacting at the range right now. So yeah, I think this one does have a chance to potentially continue to the upside. Nia Protocol, you got a big spike in volume, which is important. We've broken out with high volume this major resistance. Now we could lose it because it has been pumping pretty crazy, so stay a little bit cautious. So far it is looking pretty good though. But I would stay cautious because this has it's pumped a little crazy here. So yeah. Yes, collaboration. No, I have a bit of a mixed sentiment here. Oh yeah. Funny comments here. Funny comments. I know you guys. I know. Right. All right, you guys, stop it. Audio sucks, mate. New corner, but cannot stay with the small room reverb. Yeah, I know. Yeah, it's true. Maybe the volume is pretty bad. I know, guys. I didn't bring my microphone. I got one of these small ones, so the volume must be pretty bad. It is what it is, though, guys. I will be back home in about 5 days approximately from now. Yeah, collaboration with the Moon. Yeah, I mean, yeah, why not? He can tell us all about what he's doing here in Dubai. What is his new projects? What is he doing? Because he's a businessman basically right now, and he's just doing so many stuff. So yeah, why not? No collaboration. Can you check Solana? Let's take a look at Solana right away. Yeah, guys. Why not? We'll do collaboration, see what, and he can tell us all about what he's doing, guys. You guys, a lot of haters here, a lot of haters. But yeah, how low can Link go? Very good question. We can analyze Link after Solana. So far, Solana, I mean, we were bullish on Solana for a long time. Very bullish. We were bullish on Solana for a long time. For the last week, or even, yeah, more than a week, because this is what I had on the chart, basically on Solana, just to keep it simple. All right, we had the resistance from these low highs, this lower low, we got a descending wedge here, and the higher lows. I got this marked up here from these bullish divergence. We've been talking about this scenario for a long time, breaking out this range, potentially getting supported from this level, creating a higher low. Very much expected scenario here, and attempting to revisit this $100 level. We are currently at $100, so far looking pretty good. We had this box here already on Solana. I mean, this was a pretty insane trade. This was a kind of a must. All right, we were talking about XRP, Solana. I think Polkadot also was creating a very similar scenario, and yeah, that was a must, guys. This is a win-win trade right there that you did have, you know, talked on many on live streams. So this has happened right now. What can happen next? Well, what I would be looking is breaking this major resistance range over here, the green box, and, you know, potentially looking for a short at this resistance right there, or looking for a long at this green box. So that is the kind of scenario that you would be looking for, okay? Getting those bounces of resistance and support levels. If you did long from this support range, take profit at this level. This is how we want to try and make those gains on the market. Sound quality is fine. Thank you for confirming. Yeah, nobody was arguing about the sound, actually. Let me just go through the comment section, guys. So yeah, pretty funny comments here. Pretty funny comments. Let's take a look at Chainlink. Let's take a look at Chainlink. So what is going on with Chainlink? Chainlink, wow, $16, $16.20, absolutely insane. This is looking fantastic. We talked about Chainlink getting this bounce. A lot of them, also Polkadot, bullish divergence, guys. We were taking a look at so many with bullish divergence, breaking out from these wedges. This looks pretty insane. I'm targeting that $18, $19. It looks pretty good, this bullish momentum. So far, looking pretty amazing. I'm pretty bullish on Link in the immediate short term. Once we start hitting these major resistance at $18, $19, then we'll have to analyze the situation. How are we going to react to this level, to this range? So far, looking pretty good. So short-term bullish. Let's wait the next few days how we are going to approach this range. Of course, there is two ways that we're going to get up there. We either go really fast, or we consolidate and then go back up. I think Polkadot does have a very similar scenario. Polkadot, something that we were eyeing here for the last few weeks even, okay? Looking at this kind of descending wedge, right? Over here, descending wedge and breaking out of the wedge, bullish divergence. So far, we are seeing that bullish momentum. It is true that we already seen some big resistance at that $22 range, $22 area, as you can see here. So maybe we are going to struggle to get above this range. First a correction and then back up, creating higher low. It's very likely that we are changing this structure thanks to this descending wedge pattern, thanks to the daily bullish divergence. So far, not looking too bad. Guys, stay safe. Remember, you have an insane bonus down below. Stay cautious. Make sure to have good risk management. Support the channel by smashing the like button. You got insane bonuses down below on Prime XBT. I'm in my S&P short trade right here, shorting the absolute top. If we do create a lower high over here, it's going to be absolutely insane. This is a free risk trade right now because my stop loss is basically at this level. My stop loss is at my entry point, as you can see here on the S&P. So absolutely phenomenal. The reason why I shorted here on the S&P 500, I've got a risk-free trade right now because I do think that we could correct slightly more, is because of this bearish Gartley pattern, you know, having that volatility at the highs here at the 0.79, which is the D point, okay, around about the 4,500 points, looking for that, you know, potential correction. Guys, this is going to be it for today's episode. Thank you for this episode, for this live stream. Thank you very much for joining. I'm out over here. I'm going to go out, I'm going to have a shower, I'm going to chill, have a good time. You know, I want to work, I want to have a little bit of holiday, a little bit of time for me. I will be doing another update tomorrow, another live stream. Thank you. Check out Bitcoinsensus website. We've got the latest news here, technical analysis ideas, news every single day here, guys. Check it out. Thank you, and I'll see you in the next one.